Counting begins across the 4 states of Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Telangana. And these are the 4 states that could set the political discourse going forward to Lok Sabha 2024. 2018 notwithstanding, this time around many believe yahan jo hoga wo decide karega, and very soon you can see the edges of your screen. Let's just tell you, the edges of your screen are what you need to see, along with, of course, the 3 columns in the center where we'll talk. But counting begins. This is the big election breaking. 0, 0, 0, 0 all around, but the numbers will start dropping very, very soon. We will get updates from the live result hub. Shivani is there on ground and she's got to get her heels ready to run around that entire live result hub to get us the first numbers, which Rajesh Raina, who's manning that entire live result hub, on behalf of the entire team, has said Chhattisgarh se pehle number aayenge. Kaun si constituency se kahan pe? You got it ready? Shivani, are you ready? All energy up. You had your black coffee shot so that you can do all the running. Next 2-3 hours, you're going to have numbers coming from 4 different states, multiple constituencies, at least 639 constituencies. Go ahead.
Yes, we're going to need, a lot of us are going to need a lot of caffeine today, because I think given how the exit polls have set up this result day, we don't really know which way it's going to go and how long it's going to take to get a clear winner, and whether they're going to be hung assemblies as well. So I'm just waiting for the first phone call to come in our live result hub. There's a lot of anticipation right now. I'm going to jump to the desk that has the first phone call, because we're expecting through phone calls all our people on the ground and at the election counting centers to give us the first trends. And Rajesh Raina, of course, was mentioning how Chhattisgarh could be one of the first ones to show the trends just because of the polling numbers or the number of votes being a little bit lesser than the other states that we've talked about. So everybody's kind of waiting which state we're going to get the first call from. There are separate desks. There's Telangana, there's Rajasthan, we've got Madhya Pradesh here, and of course we've got Chhattisgarh
first
here.
Lead coming in from Rajasthan, BJP.
All right.
First lead, Rajasthan.
आपके पास सबसे पहली लीड कहाँ से आ रही है राजस्थान में?
राजस्थान से
अभी नहीं आई है?
Well, we've got it on our screens. We'll get it from the live result hub. The first lead flashing is in Rajasthan, and somewhere
Let's go across.
Madhya Pradesh is also reporting 1 lead on the screens. Madhya Pradesh is reporting postal ballots. Postal ballots are the ones. This is a key race alert. Diya Kumari, key race alert, is leading. Diya Kumari leading from her constituency of Yehyadar Nagar. And that's what's coming through at this point inside Vidyanagar constituency. At this point, Diya Kumari is leading. That's the key race alert. Vidyanagar constituency. And then we have Sitaram Agarwal. Again, Vidyadhar Nagar trailing. Vidyadhar Nagar, Sitaram Agarwal trailing. That's the first lead coming through on our screens. Watch the center and also the edges, ladies and gentlemen. Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, 2 leads for the BJP, early leads. Bottom of the screens are Chhattisgarh and Telangana. These are all the postal ballots. First 2 constituencies that are coming through. The Vidyadhar Nagar constituency in Rajasthan. Sitaram Agarwal of the Congress party trailing, and it is Diya Kumari who's leading. Payal is joining us from Jaipur. Counting has begun. Is there halchal in the BJP office, or is everybody looking at the screens? First lead for the Congress in Chhattisgarh. 1 for Telangana, 1 for the Congress and 1 for Telangana, for the BRS in Telangana. Numbers are coming in thick and fast. 2 leads for the Congress in Madhya Pradesh, 1 for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh and 1 for the Congress in Madhya Pradesh. 3 leads for the BJP in Rajasthan. So 2-1 in Telangana, 2-1 in Chhattisgarh, 2-1 in Madhya Pradesh and 3-1 in Rajasthan. So leads for the BJP, early leads coming through. These are all postal votes coming, and these numbers are now slowly going to really pick up pace. Chhattisgarh also 3-2. BRS in Telangana 2-1 against the Congress party. 3-2 for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh. Payal Mehta in Rajasthan. Payal, as these numbers trickle, it is 4-1 for the BJP in Rajasthan in terms of leads. Yes, Payal.
Well, it's a very quiet BJP headquarters right now. People are waiting for the leads to get a little bit more, probably progress a little bit more before they can actually come in. We can expect a lot of leaders to come in, but the results are going to be quite a victory, as the BJP senses that that's the victory that they are actually looking out for. This is a state where you've seen alternate governments come into power as well, and this time around it's BJP's chance. But what really happens, one has to wait and watch, because after what happened in Bihar, if the BJP burst crackers in the morning and the results turned averse, and in 2018 Karnataka, the BJP leaders are being very, very careful here in the state as well as in the national capital.
Right. By the time you finish, just about 30 seconds of speaking with us, Payal, the counters have started running away. The postal ballots, leads are coming in thick and fast. We'll try and get an update from the live result hub. Rahul Shivshankar is with us. Madhya Pradesh 7-5, Rajasthan 4-1, Chhattisgarh 4-3. Telangana, the Congress is ahead at 6-4. Yes.
You know, Rajasthan, Lokniti CSDS has come out with its own survey, and it says that the BJP will carry that state, 43% to Congress's 40% vote share. And look at that number on the right of your screens, viewers, Rajasthan 4-1.
Yeah, Magic Wall, Zaka Jacob, Telangana populating
Telangana
already.
is popping up. BRS 4 currently. I can see 1, which is Sirsila, which is KTR's constituency. The Congress, at least the initial postal leads, seems to be taking leads in parts which it did not win last time around, in the northern part of the state, north of Hyderabad. I think if the Congress starts winning in those rural constituencies, in Nizamabad, Asifabad, Adilabad, there, in this part of Telangana, the northern side of Telangana, if Congress starts winning, then you can see that the directionally which way
51
it's
seats,
moving.
it's never won. So you're going to see a lot of blue.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you that this is going to be a decisive election, whichever way it goes.
Let's see. Telangana will be very, very interesting. Already it's gone 12-6, BJP 1. So, again, holding my breath, because this is postal
Where's
votes.
that BJP lead coming from?
We haven't got that yet, but we could check to see if all right, this is the constituency, Huzurabad, Etela Rajender. He was with the BRS, he shifted to the BJP. He's one of the people who's hoping if the BJP is in a position to form government, he could be named chief minister. But like I said, these are very, very early days, postal ballots. Give it about an hour and a half. That's when you will see a more consistent pattern, region-wise, and you know where the leads are coming in from.
Early days, yes. Early leads, yes. Postal ballots, yes. But there's something exciting about these numbers that are buzzing on our screens, ladies and gentlemen. MP, BJP running away 10-7, and oh, it's actually neck and neck. Rajasthan again neck and neck, 5-3. Here, the Congress party has the lead with 16-8, almost twice the leads of the BRS. And in Chhattisgarh, again, the Congress has twice the leads of the BJP. So plenty of scores that are coming in, and it's changing. It's a much evolving situation. In the studio, Rahul Shivshankar, Nalin Mehta, Abhijit Majumdar, and also we have Nistula Hebar. Over to you.
I always look at early trends as a mood meter, quite frankly. You know, it's like one of those things where the opening batsmen start, you know, hitting out, and if they are in flow, then things can
Power
happen.
play. This is the power play overs. Everything is being hit above the fielder's head and into the boundaries. Lots of numbers coming through. How's the feeling? What's the mood amongst you, the lady and the gentleman? Yes, Nistula.
Well, I'm still waiting. And I have my own ideas about what might happen today. And
Go ahead, share it with us.
Tell us.
Tell us.
no, I shared it with Rahul, and you know, just like yesterday, very indiscreetly, he asked me which car I drive. I'm sure he will let it out.
Again, pray tell us.
Tell us. So Rahul, okay, the two ends of that table. Rahul believes it's all going to be clear everywhere. Kuch nahi phas raha hai.
Rahul, you indiscreet man.
What about you, Nistula? You think there are one or two states that would get that it's going to be dead heat?
I think that the Congress will do a little better than the BJP in this round of elections.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Congress will do better than the BJP across the four states? Across the four states?
No, I mean, I think BJP will get one. I still think Rajasthan may go BJP's way. Likely to go BJP's way, but I think the other
But
three
MP
states,
is going to Congress, Chhattisgarh going to Congress, Telangana going to
Big things happening in Telangana. Just look at those numbers now.
Yes. The numbers, the leads are coming in thick and fast. 23 now to the Congress. BRS is 15
to the
in
BRS.
Telangana. Chhattisgarh again 18
One
and 12.
interesting
Yes,
thing
Shaka.
is that the Congress is opening its account in Hyderabad city. They're already leading in 2. They've never won more than 1 in Hyderabad city. In Greater Hyderabad, they're already leading in 2. So that's a good sign for the Congress. Again, I keep watching out for the northern part of the state. If there are more blues here in the northern part of the state, then yes, you can
The
fairly
Congress
confidently say.
defeating a regional party. Now, when did that last happen? We'll have to sort of look at research.
I can't remember.
I
the
can't
last
quite
time
remember.
yeah.
That was really what marked the slide of the Congress party. If they do well against a regional party, Nalin, this is big. This is transformative in some ways.
No, absolutely. I mean, the decline of the Congress started when it started losing out to these regional parties that came out of the Congress, and then it started losing to the BJP as well in head-to-head contest. So this would be a big turnaround if they do end up winning this.
Absolutely.
Again,
Well, two leads coming in from the live result hub. Azharuddin and KTR updates with Shivani. Yes, Shivani joining us from the live result hub. Yes, Shivani.
Yes, I've got Telangana opened up here. Lots of lead. The most leads are coming from Telangana right now. Let me just take you through some of the big names that we're tracking. So you've got Mohammad Azharuddin contesting from the Indian National Congress from Jubilee Hills leading. You've also got KTR, who's leading from his constituency in Sirsila. You've got Etala Rajender of the BJP leading from Karimnagar. These are some of the interesting battles to watch out for. And here the trend, the early trend, mind you, this is very, very early. Postal ballot trend is definitely favoring the Congress party right now. You can see the results, 27 leads for the Congress right now and only 17 for the BRS, one which is Etala Rajender for the BJP. Let me quickly go across and take a look at what's happening as far as Madhya Pradesh is concerned. Not many leads right now with us, but let me take you through Rajasthan right now. Rajasthan, Diya Kumari from Jaipur is the Vidyanagar seat, is the first lead that came from Rajasthan and the first lead that came today. Of course, the BJP leading there. Dungarpur, the BJP leading in Sagwara. Chankarlal Decha. You've got BAP candidate Rajkumar Road from Chorasi leading, also from Dungarpur. These are the three leads we have right now, but we are getting more populated with a lot of the other leads. Chhattisgarh, which is the other big state. Anand, just 30 seconds. We've got just about 9 to 10 leads coming in. Here also, the Indian National Congress is actually kind of leading a little bit more than the BJP.
Right.
But once again, early trends.
Yes, early trends, and there are lots of numbers flowing thick and fast, going straight back to the magic wall and looking at Telangana. So lead for KTR, but breaking into Hyderabad city, and then now AIMIM also comes and gets plotted.
So MIM is leading now in 4 seats. Karwan, which is in the outskirts of Hyderabad. Kausar Moideen is leading from that seat. You have Chandrayan Gutta, Akbaruddin Owaisi is leading from that seat. You have the neighboring seats. So about 5 Hyderabad seats, old city seats. The Charminar, Zulfikar Ali is leading from Charminar. Then you have Yakutpura, Jafar Hussain is leading from Yakutpura. So 5 MIM seats in Hyderabad city, in old city, they seem to be leading. But like I said, that's only 20 seats. The remaining 100, almost 100, are actually in the rest of rural Telangana, particularly in the north. So if you look at this whole belt, which is in the northern side of Telangana, from Sangareddy and Kamareddy districts, Jayaprakash Reddy is leading of the Congress. Neighboring constituency, Chevela, with Jayaprakash Reddy used to be the candidate from there. He used to be from Chevela. Bhim Bharat Pamena of the Congress is leading. From Shadnagar, K. Shankaraya is leading. So, you know, like I said, I said this before the show as well. If the Reddys start consolidating in rural Telangana around the Congress, around Revant, then you will see a lot more blues in this northern part in rural Telangana.
Right now, if you look
and
at
that,
the general trends that are coming through, the exit poll seems to be holding for all states. I mean, if you just look at the split, the MP and Rajasthan, you know, I know that one outlier in Rajasthan seemed to give it to, you know, the BJP, but I think those two are holding.
But in both the states, MP and Rajasthan, if you look at the screens, the numbers, BJP seems to be opening up a lead. It was neck and neck just a short while ago. BJP seems to be opening up a lead. And down again, we've got a key race alert. Akbaruddin Owaisi is leading from Chandrayan Gutta. This is exactly what Zaka was mentioning. So within the Owaisi stronghold, Hyderabad city, they're contesting 9 seats. They were confident of winning 9. The pollsters said they will be slipping from the last time around when they had 7. They were getting only about 5 or 6. But Akbaruddin Owaisi, who was there just before counting day, shortly before, beg your pardon, polling day, where he had said, he had that altercation with the cop saying that 5 minutes, I deserve my 5 minutes and you're nobody to take me out of my rally. Raja Singh of the BJP trailing, the Congress party trailing. So this seat right now comfortably placed. Etala Rajender, the defect from the TRS, who's now with the BRS, who's now with the BJP. He's leading at Huzurabad. Updates coming in. Voditila Pranav is trailing from Huzurabad, the Congress candidate at this point. These are early leads, ladies and gentlemen, early leads. Mohammad Azharuddin, Jubilee Hills, leading in Telangana, Congress breaking into Hyderabad city, proper Hyderabad. And if that happens, what does that mean? What does that imply? That's a story within the story we'll talk about. Consolidating leads in other states, the BJP, Congress consolidating in Telangana and Chhattisgarh as per the exit poll predictions early on. P. Narendra Reddy on Kolangal is trailing. He is from the BRS. So clearly the trends are that the BRS is losing solid ground and much to the gain of the Congress party. Revant Reddy, the chief ministerial face or the leader of the Congress party there in Telangana, is leading from Kodangal. These are the key race alerts that are coming through. KT Ramarao is leading from Sirsila, the BRS. So these are the key race alerts. Yes, Rao.
Look at Madhya Pradesh. It's getting tight there, 28-22. 50 of the 250 seats, 230 seats there. But I'm looking at Rajasthan, and that's interesting because, you know, when the Congress starts going down in Rajasthan, it really goes down. And that lead seems to be opening. Initial, very initial, I know. But that's interesting, isn't it?
Madhya Pradesh plotting on the magic wall.
In Gwalior Chambal, we have 4 seats that are reporting, 2 to the BJP, 2 to the Congress. The Congress seats, one happens to be Jayavardhan Singh's seat from Rahogad. He's Digvijay Singh's son. The other seat happens to be Vijaypur Ramnivas Rawat. Now, like I said, out of the 41, Congress swept 31 last time because of the Scindia factor. This time, Scindia is in the other camp. He's with the BJP. The 2 seats in Gwalior Chambal, the BJP leading in. Durgalal Vijay Vakil Saab is leading from Shiopur. And in Gwalior East, Maya Singh of the BJP, Mami Ji she's called, she's leading from Gwalior East. So let's see which way Gwalior Chambal goes. But like I said, BJP's slight edge, definitely 30-21 is what we are looking at in Madhya Pradesh. But I think the state that we're really getting numbers thick and fast for is Telangana. 27 to the Congress, 17 to the BRS, 1 to the BJP. The BJP seat, of course, is Etla Rajendra.
Is that conversion rate that you were talking about holding?
Yeah, 60%.
60%.
They need to get 60%. If this holds, yes, the Congress is on track.
27 out of 45 is about 60%?
Yeah. 27 out of 45 is more than closer to 60%. Yes. So let's see. And the thing is, you know, more than the strike rate, I think it's the different regions where you're seeing sort of blues come from. Like I said, 2 seats in Hyderabad already. Northern Telangana, quite a few leads for the Congress. In the south too, in Nalgonda, Khammam, that belt, which the Congress has done well. They're managing to hold on. So let's see. I think Telangana is going to be an interesting state.
Chhattisgarh Congress opening up a lead similar and it's 25 and 17. Abhijit Nalin Cook, quick comment from you as these numbers hold up, and we'll get a stock when all of them have started reporting at least 50 seats in terms of leads. Yes.
So I think so far at least the exit polls are holding up, and it's very early days. It's very early in the morning, obviously at the postal ballot stage. So it will be premature to make any clear judgments yet. But I think if the Congress victory in Telangana to me is the real one to watch out for, because if that goes through, if the trend holds, then you're looking at a second southern state for the Congress. You're looking at a huge tailwind in South India for the Congress, and also an important state that comes to it ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha election. It's essentially a replication of the Karnataka model.
Where key race alert, Ashok Gehlot leading. Ashok Gehlot is leading. That's what we are given to understand. For shifting focus to Rajasthan, some of the constituencies have started plotting on the magic wall. Ashok Gehlot, Sardarpura, Rajasthan, he's currently leading. That's the key race alert that's come through at this point. One of the things that was being discussed here in the studio is that on Result Day Live, that Ashok Gehlot, if he is able to take the Congress party beyond 70-75 seats, if a situation is that the BJP forms government there, he will say, I'm still popular, the rest have failed. A lot of talk on ground was that Gehlot was fighting it alone.
But in the neighboring constituency of Sursagar, the BJP candidate Devendra Joshi is leading. So when a chief minister, you'd imagine that a chief minister would sort of influence at least 5 or 6 constituencies around him. But in this case, that's not happening for Ashok Gehlot. He's holding on to his seat, but not the neighboring.
Early stages though, and
absolutely.
we should, things could change over the next 45 minutes or so. By the time it's 9 a.m., we will see the EVMs also starting to come into play as far as the leads, and there could be a shift in the scenario, or this may just get further embellished. Pallavi Ghosh is with us. Yes, Pallavi.
Well, I mean, as of now, it's absolutely quiet at the Congress headquarters over here in Madhya Pradesh. But we are also told that in case the Congress party is showing a win, and we've been told and cautioned also, don't wait for any clarity from us till at least 2 to 3 p.m. We do expect a press conference to take place by Kamal Nath right over here at the Congress headquarters. Touch and go situation, I still maintain. The Congress began very well a couple of months back. 150 plus is what they were aiming at. But somewhere down the line, towards the end, the BJP got very aggressive. The Ladli Behna Yojana, they looked at it as a huge winner. Women were all out. The booth workers were activated. And that is something which can be a big factor which could explain why the BJP, in case it wins in Madhya Pradesh.
Well, as of now, Pallavi, they have opened up a nearly 21 seat lead. They have opened a 21-seat lead as of now. 82 out of the 230 seats, the leads are coming in. This is early stages, but 52 to the BJP. So they've clearly opened up a big lead in Madhya Pradesh and also starting to consolidate the lead over in Rajasthan, a 9-seat lead. Down south, if you look at it, Telangana, Congress has opened up a 10-seat lead over the BRS, and in Chhattisgarh, it seems to be neck and neck. Yahan par it's a 6-seat lead for the Congress party, but Chhattisgarh, anything can happen. That's what many are saying, that there could be clear mandates in these 3 states, but Chhattisgarh, ye wala phas sakta hai. We have to wait and watch what happens. Quick conversation.
Just on Chhattisgarh, you know, I keep talking about the southern part, Bastar, the Naxal-affected seats. So Congress is leading in 3 there, BJP in 1. In Chitrakoot, Deepak Kumar Baij of the Congress is leading. From Bastar seat, Lakeshwar Baghel is leading. And then from Keshkal, Santram Netam of the Congress is leading. The 1 seat there in southern Chhattisgarh, Vikram Usendi of the BJP is leading from Antagarh. So again, southern Chhattisgarh, the Naxal-affected belt, Dantewada, Bastar, that belt, the Congress last time won 17 out of 20. Can they hold on to that? Or will the BJP eat in here? Because the BJP needs to win in the Naxal-affected areas, because that, and remember, Chhattisgarh voted in 2 phases. The southern belt voted first. So the wind, whichever way it's going, it tends to go more directionally in that direction rather than for the direction itself to change. Some of the other seats from Bemtara, the BJP is leading. That, of course, is in the outskirts of Raipur. Then from Mungeli, Punulal Mole of the BJP is leading. From Mainindgarh, Shyam Bihari Jaiswal of the BJP is leading. A couple of leads for the Congress also in northern Chhattisgarh. Ajay Tirki is leading from Ramanujganj. From Jashpur, Vinay Bhagat is leading. And from Kharsia, Umesh Patel of the Congress is leading. But
possible to have a look at the Gujjar belt in Rajasthan right now? If it is,
I think it might be early days yet.
It's quite critical, because if you begin to see some gains there.
Not an indicative pattern just yet. Not an indicative pattern. This is the eastern side of Rajasthan. Right. It's literally the highway that goes from Delhi all the way to Jaipur. This Gujjar belt, Tong, Ajmer, Dausa, that belt, if the Gujars decide to vote against the Congress because of what happened to Sachin Pilot,
half the number of seats in Rajasthan have been counted now, 81-99.
No, but these are early postal ballots, and that's the reason why you will see the numbers tally there, and you will see numbers, ladies and gentlemen, but it will take some time for it to plot on the magic wall as far as the maps are concerned, and Zaka can explain that, because unless there's a sizable number, it will not be plotted on the graph. But the numbers will come in, because even if it is 10 counts, 10 votes that have been counted, and the BJP has got 7 out of those 10 votes, and those leads will go to the BJP for that particular seat.
But in Madhya Pradesh, the BJP
is really populating up.
It's
I mean, and it's happening from different regions. BJP has opened up in the Malwa, Nimach, that belt. They've got the Madhya part of Madhya Pradesh, just seats south of Bhopal. And the Jabalpur belt, Jabalpur, which last time the Congress managed to do very well, the Jabalpur belt, again, the BJP raking it up big in the Jabalpur side. So clearly,
it's very strange because they had a lot of rebellion there.
Candidates,
if you remember all that
exactly.
Footage that was out of Bhupendra
Absolutely,
Yadav
it was all in Jabalpur, where the BJP now seems to be taking up some good leads.
Strategy of deputing.
No, Amit Shah sitting there for 3 days.
Exactly, that's
the
what I'm
day
saying.
He was sitting there, the Jabalpur district president resigned.
Exactly. Amit Shah there. You've had, members of parliament. You've had all sorts of strong.
Chhattisgarh is narrowing.
Both states. Yeah, Chhattisgarh is narrowing. Yeah.
It's 29-23. But like I said, very, very early days. This belt of the state is what you need to see. 5 seats are now reporting, 3 to the Congress and 2 to the BJP. Northern Chhattisgarh, I think, will sort of continue. The pattern will be more or less evenly split between the Congress and the BJP. But let's go back to Telangana and check in for a moment. Again, you're getting more reports. Other than Sirsila, which is KTR's seat and 1 seat in the south, I don't see in rural Telangana, Nagar Kurnool, Janardhan Reddy of the BRS. In rural Telangana, I'm not seeing too much of the BRS making inroads. A lot of the BRS seats happen to be in Hyderabad and the outskirts of Hyderabad. Other than these two, I don't see.
Can we just have a look at that Hyderabad region once again, just to have a look if the Congress is actually making any.
So in Hyderabad, I want to just put out that filter. Let's see the Hyderabad region out of those 19 seats. The Congress in 2, the MIM is leading in 4, and the BRS in 3. So the BRS seats, this is Kukatpalli, Madhav Krishna Rao of the BRS is leading. And then you have the neighboring seat of Secunderabad, which Nanditya Sayana is leading of the BRS again. Then you have Santnagar or Sanatnagar, Taslani Srinivas Yadav of the BRS is leading. and then again you have the seat of Secunderabad
this
proper.
particular
Padma
election
Rao.
is very interesting because look at what happened in Karnataka.
Yeah.
When the Congress started eating into the JDS, look at where the JDS is today.
Yeah.
Nationally, they're cozying up to the BJP.
Yeah.
There is talk of some sort of an unofficial alliance, etc. And I think the third parties, yeah, that's right. So it was denied, then it was confirmed, and then that's right. So so it's official. Okay.
Quick
but I just want to quickly come down to Telangana for just a few minutes because we're talking about, you know, whether there is a possibility of the BJP and the BRS and all that. But just think about the psychological implications of this on the other smaller parties that are in the India alliance. Think about that.
It's going to make regional parties a lot more wary about Congress and the larger national coalition that one is aiming at. That could that could be affected by this.
Right. Quick update from the live result hub. Shivani is joining us. Yes, Shivani.
Yes. So we've got a lot of trends now coming in as far as our early trends are concerned. Let me just take you through Telangana once again because most of the early trends are actually right now getting populated very quickly from Telangana. So as I mentioned, there is KTR, of course, who is leading from Sirsala. You've got Itala Rajender. You've got Mohammad Azharuddin leading for the Congress party from Jubilee Hills, a very prestigious constituency and a very hard-fought battle there. And you've got a lot of, you've got Akbaruddin Owaisi of the AIMIM leading from the Hyderabad region in Chandrayan Gutta. And of course, there are as many as 5 leads for the AIMIM right now. They're always considered a cinch to win 5 to 7 seats, and if that is the case, then of course they will consider this a very good result for them. Let me also quickly go across to Rajasthan, where the first big lead that has come in is for the incumbent Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, who is leading from his constituency of Sardarpura. You've also got Diya Kumari, who was the first early lead. Mahant Balaknath of the BJP is now leading from Tejara. That's the other lead that has come in. A lot of big faces here that will be very interesting to watch out for. You've got Murarilal Meena from Dausa, who's leading for the Congress party. Kirodilal BJP leading from Savai Madhopur. That's another lead that has come in here, Anand.
Well, thanks for those updates. Yes, we are getting some of those key race alerts and we'll call that out here inside the studio also, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of numbers coming through. So Ashok Gehlot leading from Sardarpura. Mahindra Rathore is trailing in that Chief Minister's constituency, but Zaka was pointing it on the wall that the neighboring constituency, the BJP is leading. Balaknath, many people are saying that he may just become the chief ministerial face, although highly unlikely. He is leading from his constituency of Tijara, and Imran Khan of the Congress party is trailing there. Clearly, if you look at the numbers, the BJP is leading the 2 states of MP and Rajasthan for the moment. Sitaram Agarwal is trailing from Vidyadhar Nagar, where it is Diya Kumari of the BJP who is comfortably in the lead, we are given to understand at this point from Vidyadhar Nagar. So these are updates coming in from Rajasthan. The key race alerts from the state of Rajasthan, where the BJP, if you look to the edge of your screens, ladies and gentlemen, out of the 85 leads, the BJP leading in 46, the Congress in 37. Kirorilal Meena is also leading from Savai Madhopur. So that's another key race alert that we have. This is Kirorilal Meena leading from Savai Madhopur. This is again Rajasthan. Again, the BJP further consolidating 48 to 39 out of nearly 90 seats that have come in so far. 89 seats, the leads are coming in. 48 to 39 in Rajasthan, 67 to 43 in Madhya Pradesh, 110 leads out so far. In Chhattisgarh, the race is closing. The lead for the Congress is only 5 seats so far. Kya Chhattisgarh phasne wala hai? We got to keep looking at that very carefully. Here, the BRS is now catching up. The lead down to just about 7 seats for the Congress party. So the late votes, the last mile running of the BRS, is that it going to help it? Is it going to become a tight fight there? These 2 states could just become tight fights. Yes, Rahul.
The last time the Congress won, it's only won thrice against regional players in 22 years. So one was 2001, Tarun Gogoi defeating the AGP. Then in 2005, Congress defeating the INLD. And then 2017, Congress defeating SAD in Punjab. So that's how spotty the record has been against regional parties, and look at now.
Now, in the south, after they were ousted by the DMK, the Congress party has largely been fighting with the national parties, and also in Kerala, you would have had the Congress and the left fight that's going on. Now, KCR is trailing. KCR is trailing. K. Chandrasekhar Rao is trailing. Wow. That's a key race alert. From Kamareddy. Yes, Saka.
Kamareddy is KCR versus Revanth Reddy. And the BJP candidate there, who is a local, His name is Venkatramana Reddy. He is leading there. Again, very, very early days. But can you imagine in a state where the incumbent chief minister to be chief minister are facing off, it's the third guy who's leading. But like I said, it could be postal ballots, but just an interesting nugget. But Congress seems to be sort of holding on steadily in parts of the state. In South, they won last time as well, so they're holding on there. But in north of Hyderabad, Adilabad, Asifabad, Nizamabad, there, which is the BRS's stronghold, you know, Medak, Siddipet, these parts, the Congress has opened its account. And I think that's really what you need to watch out for. Are they holding on in Sangareddy, in Kamareddy, in the Rangareddy district? Because I keep going back to it, the Reddy consolidation, I think it's a hugely important factor in what is a caste-ridden politics in Telangana. Last two elections, the statehood thing was the big thing.
What is clear is the statehood thing is probably washed.
Yeah.
And anti-incumbency is beginning to weigh in.
I think so.
That's pretty clear. Whether this result goes whichever way, there is a definite now anti-incumbency setting in for the BRS. And let's just see how that sort of plays out on the ground.
Chhattisgarh is now reporting more. Again, 29. This is much closer than what the exit pollsters had predicted. It's 29-24. So there's hardly anything to choose from. Just a quick check of the Durg-Raipur belt, just to try and get a sense. There again, in the urban constituencies, the Congress seems to have sort of opened its account, at least in 2 out of the 3 seats. I can see 2 to the Congress and 1 to the BJP. Now we have a couple of from Dantewada. Chaitram Atami of the BJP is leading. So that's again one opening for the BJP, and Vikram Usendi from Antagad. So 2 seats in the Naxal belt the BJP has now got. Last time, like I said, 17 out of 20 the Congress swept. Just a quick check of some of the other outskirts. Bhimtara, you have the BJP candidate Dipesh Sahu who's leading. And then from Mungeli, you have the BJP candidate Ponnulal Mole leading. From Manendragarh, Shyam Bihari Jaiswal of the BJP is leading. But Chhattisgarh seems to be far closer than what the exit pollsters predicted.
Well, story of 2 Indias quite clearly. The BJP not in the race in the south.
Yeah.
In the Hindi belt, definitely in the race. Into its leading. Tells you a lot.
And in Madhya Pradesh, you know, from the Mandsaur belt, the Malwa, Mandsaur, Neemuch, that belt, Bhopal, no seats are reporting just yet, but just south of Bhopal, again, a pocket of seats for the BJP. Jabalpur, lots of saffron there around Jabalpur. But look at Chambal. Again, the Congress, I can only see 1 saffron here, which is Gwalior East. All the other seats seem to be with the Congress. So watch out for Gwalior Chambal. There could be a localized election there. Maybe the people there were angry against India for switching sides. I don't know. And then the rest of the state could be completely different. But like I said, these are all very, very separate. It's like mini state elections within the big state. So this is one region to watch out for. The tribal belt here is one region to watch out for. And then, of course, there is Bhopal, Indore, Ujjain, the urban belt, and Jabalpur. So just keep, you know, just hold on, be a little patient with us. I think the Madhya Pradesh story, there are a lot more twists and turns yet to come.
Well, Bhupesh Baghel is leading. He's leading from Patan in Chhattisgarh. That's a key race alert that's just come. Quickly just bringing you this. Vijay Baghel is trailing. Bhupesh Baghel is leading. So the incumbent chief minister is leading in Chhattisgarh, where the lead for the Congress party is just 5 seats so far. Ajit Jogi of the JCC is also trailing in Patan. Quick update about Chhattisgarh from Shivani at the live results hub. Yes, Shivani.
No, you're absolutely right, Anand. We've got Bhupesh Baghel now leading from Patan. We've got, Vijay Baghel, who's contesting against him from the BJP, trailing from there. We've also got, as I mentioned, from Chhattisgarh, not a lot of leads right now, but amongst the main names, the big names, the ones that are out right now, for example, Dr. Mahant Ramsundar Das is also trailing from Raipur City South. You've got the BJP's Brij Mohan Agarwal leading from Raipur City South. You've got Bilaspur result where BJP is trailing. You've got Datewada, Chavindra Karma of the Congress that is trailing there. You've got Durg rural where the Congress is leading. So it's a little bit up and down for both parties right now. Not a very clear trend that is coming from Chhattisgarh just yet. But the big key constituency alert that is coming in is that the incumbent Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel is leading.
Well, Patan and Durg rural, there are 2 neighboring seats. So one is the Chief Minister's seat, the other is Tamardaj Swahu's seat. And both of those seats, the Congress
75 also just got plotted, even as you were speaking.
This is constituency number 75, Rajanandgaon, Raman Singh. So it's 3 constituencies, VVIP constituencies back to back.
Well, let's not
Patan,
forget that the
Durg Rural
BJP,
and,
the BJP
Rajanandgaon.
was the real party of dominance in Chhattisgarh, barring the last election.
Absolutely.
So there is traction there, and it will be a remarkable thing if this is a tight-run election.
Now, 124 leads out of Madhya Pradesh.
Exactly. To really fight back on this, on an election which everybody thought was Bhupesh Baghel's about 3 or 4 months back, without a strong local leader, I mean, says something.
Says a lot.
Yes, it does. 124 leads out of 230, 71 for the BJP in Madhya Pradesh. To the edge of your screens, let's take a quick check. Rajasthan, again, the BJP opening 11-seat lead out of 115 leads, 62 to the BJP. In Telangana, the Congress and the BRS, is it going to be a dead heat? 6-seat lead for the Congress party so far. In Chhattisgarh, now opening up a 9-seat lead, the Congress party. Key race alert from Jhalrapatan. This is Vasundhara Raje Scindia. She's leading from her area of Jhalar, and this should bode well for Rani Saiba. Is she pulling the constituencies around her? That entire belt, is it all saffron? Yes, Zaka.
So
it
one
looks
more,
like it so
Sangod,
far.
which is the neighboring seat. Again, the BJP is leading there, which is Kishanganj. Lalit Meena is leading. So if you look at the map of Rajasthan, at least in the 2 southern sides, both on the Jhalrapatan, Jhalawar, that side, the Kota side, and also on the Udaipur side. Remember, Udaipur was a big talking point, Kanhaiya Lal, polarization. The Chief Minister talked about it a couple of days ago. There's a lot more saffron than you're seeing from 2018. So both on the Udaipur side as well as on the Kota side, there seems to be.
It's also more of the tribal belt also.
Yeah, that's also the tribal belt.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a pattern yet on the eastern side of Rajasthan just yet. I think that is going to be critical as well. The Gujar vote
Well,
all
in
the
a
way
tight
from
election like this, that's probably going to be the deciding
that's going to be
factor.
a key factor. But good news for the BJP is that in the southern part of the state, the BJP seems to be opening its account and doing pretty well in the southern part of the state for sure.
Very interesting. Telangana, if you take BRS and
AIMIM.
OS, together,
27.
One seat difference.
1 seat difference, just 1 seat difference. If you take the BRS and the AIMIM together, will there be more gains for the BJP? Because they got 1 last time, this time they're leading in 2. That doesn't show well for what they could have done in that state. Right now, it's the Congress that is in the lead or is in pole position right now in Telangana. Shivani joining us with more updates. Yes, Shivani, which state?
Let's talk about Chhattisgarh once again, the one that I was mentioning last time around, because we've got another key alert that is coming in, and that is of Raman Singh of the BJP now leading from Rajanandgaon. You've got Bhupesh Baghel leading from Patan. You've got some of the other big names also leading from their constituencies. You know, if you look at, I'll read out, for example, the BJP is leading in Raipur City
just
South.
pause, Shivani. You said Rajanandgaon and Raman Singh. He's just spoken. Let's listen into what he had to say.
अगर सर भारतीय जनता पार्टी सरकार बनाती है तो आपके हिसाब से भूपेश बघेल के खिलाफ क्या रणनीति काम आई है? क्या करप्शन मेन इशू रहा है?
जो भूपेश और भूपेश सरकार के 5 साल में 3 बिंदुओं पर ही केंद्रित रहा है। भूपेश के भ्रष्टाचार, जिसे पूरी छत्तीसगढ़ की जनता बच्चा बच्चा जानने लगा है। दूसरा, डेवलपमेंट के सारे काम रुके हुए थे। और तीसरा, जन घोषणा पत्र के वादे अधूरे हैं। इन 3 मुद्दों पर फोकस किया।
और टीएस सिंहदेव और भूपेश बघेल के आपसी मतभेद, इसके बारे में आप कई बार पहले भी बोल चुके हैं। सरगुजा में कह रहे हैं कि कांग्रेस बहुत अच्छा नहीं कर रही है।
कांग्रेस पूरी तरीके से साफ हो रही है और सरगुजा और बस्तर में कांग्रेस सबसे खराब स्थिति में जाने वाली है। 5 साल तक किसी क्षेत्र की पूरी उपेक्षा मुख्यमंत्री करे, टीएस सिंहदेव की वजह से करे या अन्य कारणों से करे, तो पूरा क्षेत्र कैसा विरोध प्रकट करता है वो सरगुजा बताएगा।
जी, आप तो आगे चल रहे हैं पर आपकी पार्टी पीछे चल रही है. In that conversation, he said that Congress is getting wiped out. Right now, they've opened up a lead. That lead is shrinking, though. It's just a 6-seat lead. It was a 9-seat lead a short while ago. That lead is shrinking. Is Chhattisgarh going to end up being a dead heat? We'll have to wait and watch. Is there a twist in the tail as far as Telangana? We'll have to wait and watch. Are the exit polls going to be exact polls as far as Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh? It looks like it so far, but it's still early. It's just about 37 minutes into counting, ladies and gentlemen. 37 minutes into counting, and in Chhattisgarh, if you see the halfway mark, both of them in the race. Congress had Kamal Nath has just spoken. Madhya Pradesh, let's listen in.
मुझे मध्य प्रदेश के मतदाताओं पर पूरा विश्वास है। कितनी सीटें? मैं ये सीटें में नहीं जाता, मैं मतदाताओं पर जाता हूँ।
that imply? What does that imply? सीटों पे नहीं जाता, मतदाता पर विश्वास है.
Very taciturn, very taciturn. He's not looking triumphant, is he? There's something.
But, his confidence, when I met him a couple of months before the election, you know, he said, I've been doing surveys since 2021.
When I met him, he produced a whole gatti of
from 2021, and in a
surveys.
place like Hoshangabad, which is a BJP stronghold, he said we are gaining. You know, he
But
said,
it's
I've
interesting.
done my homework.
60 दिन बहुत होते हैं. 60 days is a lot of time.
आंकड़ों पे नहीं जाता. What is he trying to imply?
आंकड़ों पे नहीं जाता. He's somebody who's. Yes, Shivani. Live result update.
Yes, one key result. You've got Mr. Kulaste, the union minister who's fighting the election from Madhya Pradesh, now leading as far as his constituency is concerned. Fagan Singh Kulaste leading from Nivas. Remember, Madhya Pradesh is one of those states where there are twin factors. One of a lot of rebels from the BJP, and secondly, a lot of the sitting ministers actually contesting elections, or big leaders in contesting elections from Madhya Pradesh. So the other big key result that is coming in is Fagan Singh Kulaste,
Let's take it to the
Pradesh.
magic wall. Big guns, you've got that filter. Let's see how the big guns are doing, who've been all parachuted into and said, go ahead.
So there are about 70 seats, I think. Yes, 17 seats where these guys, so it's 7 MPs, 3 union ministers. The BJP seems to be doing okay there. Out of those 17, they're leading in 11, the Congress only in 6. Fagan Singh Kulaste again from the seat of Nivas. It's a tribal seat, it's an ST reserve seat. The BJP has never won this seat for a long time. I think in the last couple of elections, they've not won this seat, and they drafted him in. He seems to be leading right now. But like I said, still very early days. One broad trend you're seeing in Madhya Pradesh is BJP is opening up, certainly in the Mandsaur belt. Remember last time in 2018, that whole firing incident, and Rahul Gandhi went there, camped out. Congress did very well in that Mandsaur, Ratlam, Jabua, that belt. There, the BJP seems to have wrested back a lot of the seats. In the central part, like I said, Bhopal is not reporting just yet, but outskirts of Bhopal, some of the rural constituencies, the BJP is holding on well. Of course, Jabalpur, very surprisingly, the BJP doing very well, both in the city's seats as well as in the outskirts. But Gwalior Chambal, look at this. Not a single, I think only one seat, Gwalior East, the BJP is leading in. Everything else, the leads are for the Congress. So, could it be an election within an election, a region within a state? Could it be that, you know, the BJP sweeps 3 out of 5 regions, but the region of Gwalior Chambal, because of the local factors there and the interplay between Scindia and the Congress, and this was, Kamal Nath, every time he campaigned here said, उसने मुझे धोखा दिया है, आप लोगों को उसको सजा देनी है. So has that had resonance in Gwalior Chambal? But like I said, BJP is doing very well.
Has not been there in the thick of the action. Narendra Tomar has been. So whose blame or whose fault is it in that case, and who will it boil down to? That's a big question. Key race alert coming in from Rajasthan. Shifting focus, Jotwara, Rajyavardhan Rathore, he is currently leading. That's the key race alert that's come through so far. So in Rajasthan, once again, some of the big guns that have been sent down, they seem to be doing okay. More seats are getting plotted. Pan region, pan the state. Is there gains for the BJP? It's actually raised to a 13 seat lead over the Congress party. Out of 125 leads so far, you can see on the edge of the screen here to my left, that's where it is, 68 leads for the BJP. To my right is Madhya Pradesh, 138, and it's 78 and 60, an 18-seat lead opened up by the BJP. And down in Telangana, the Congress really opening up. KCR is trailing in both his seats. KTR is trailing in both his seats. 40 leads for the Congress. A 13-seat lead that they have opened up over the BRS. And in Chhattisgarh, again, it is the Congress party that's opening up a 11-seat lead over the BJP. Shivani, Telangana, what's happening?
Yeah, you know, you were right. I was tracking Telangana, and KCR seems to be trailing in both his seats from Kamareddy and from Gajwel. Actually, he went up to lead in Gajwel just for a brief second, but now he's trailing again in both of his seats. So KCR, the incumbent chief minister in Telangana, on his welfare model, fighting this election,
incumbent
and
chief
fighting
minister
2 seats
trailing
and trailing on both seats.
I have not heard that in a very long time.
Well,
you know, in Karnataka, Mr. Bommai, who was trailing for a brief bit that morning, we said, you know, he's unpopular, but he managed to win.
Yes.
Whereas KCR, after 10 years,
he kept us waiting, though.
Yeah, not 1, but 2 seats if he is trailing. That's a problem.
No, it's quite clear that there is definitely anti-incumbency, and it is raging, and we just have to now look at the margins actually. And And
If
what
you
is
look at
also
rural
interesting,
Telangana, you know, the southern part, the eastern part.
Yeah.
Eastern part is Warangal. Of course, Revant Reddy is the MP there from Malkajgiri. The eastern part, which the Congress did well even in the last time, they've managed to hold on there.
do you have
Here,
an urban-rural cluster in this?
Yes,
Let's
yes,
have a
of
look
course.
at that.
Let's
have
try
a
and
look
see
at that,
what
because
the
that
rural
probably
seats
is
are.
very
The rural
interesting.
seats, and predominantly we tend to think of Hyderabad and the rest of Telangana is rural, Hyderabad is urban, but in 42 rural seats, the Congress is leading in 24, the BRS only in 15. And a lot of those are coming from southern and eastern. And I keep saying this again and again, you've got to win 2 out of 3 regions in Telangana because the Congress has the disadvantage of Hyderabad, those
So
20
the
seats in Hyderabad.
whole controversy over whether the Raitu Bandhan scheme stopped by the Congress, etc., going out with the wash there, it's not really had an
Clearly,
impact.
other than this pocket here, which is Siddipet, Sirsila, that belt, which is the BRS's belt, you're not really seeing lots of pockets of pink in rural Telangana. You're seeing lots of pockets of blue in rural Telangana. But the Congress needs to, like I said, the strike rate has to be 60 because they have the disadvantage of the Hyderabad seats.
Well, this tells you also that, you know, welfareism without delivery, if it's not concomitant, it's going to cost you.